Nobody ever is. 100.1 Moose FM. My name's Chris Walker, joined today by the Fort St. John Literacy Society, and I've got to have like at least half of you. My goodness, there's so many people in this office again. I want to welcome, maybe we'll go around the room, just give a little wave. I feel like that's an easy way to start this. Thank you to LJ for popping in. I want to say hello to Danielle. And finally, Vanessa. Now, if you're out there and you're watching, you go, I've worked with the Fort St. John Literacy Society. I don't know half these people. There's a good reason for that. Who wants to start with a warm welcome?
Hi.
There we go.
So my name is Danielle Boyd. I'm the new executive director at the society, and I'm happy to be a part of the Fort St. John's community so that we can be able to increase literacy and have everyone be able to enjoy what is it that the community has to offer. Literacy
in the community, very important. Literacy in this room, without you guys, non-existent. So, I mean, it just goes to show how important it is. Danielle, you said executive director. What does that mean for those who are out there? I mean, what do you sit down and just read books all day to make sure that someone is? What's your job?
Well, I wish that was the case. However, no, there are things that we have to get going in terms of ensuring that we have grants, funding, persons are able to know more about the society. We're able to bring across what is it that our mission is, which is increasing literacy in the Fort St. John community. So we have to ensure that we're going out there and we're delivering and hitting each goal day after day.
All right, I will get you to move that microphone over just ever so slightly, because next we want to say hello to Vanessa. Vanessa, please introduce yourself. What is it you do with the society?
Yeah, so I'm Vanessa. So together with my executive director, Danelle, so I am the new program coordinator. So we will be facilitating different events and activities that is also related to literacy within Fort St. John. Yeah, and I'm really excited for that.
You are going to have your hands full, because if there's one group in this community that always seems to have something going on, it is the Literacy Society. So welcome to both of you. And if somebody doesn't know LJ, you want to say hello?
Yes, I'm LJ, and I'm the board chair, so I am very enthusiastically happy now that we have these positions filled and looking forward to everything that Danielle and Vanessa are going to come up with.
See, in this building, I too am a board chair. I am constantly in the chair and constantly bored. So thank you guys so much for coming in, introducing yourselves, and saying hello to the community. And I wish we can go, there we go, interview done. We all get to go home. But the reality is, unfortunately, there's been some loss of funding through the federal government, whether you're a fan or not. And not many people are right now, let's face it. We have some pretty big mountains to climb and some pretty big challenges ahead of us for the upcoming year and beyond. Who wants to give me a number? LJ, how much funding have we lost?
So the funding that we've lost over the course of a year is $60,000. So some of that will come out of program changes and things like that, but it still leaves a pretty big deficit in our budget. So we're looking to raise $20,000 by the end of June. And then Danielle has got a big job ahead of her to figure out what happens next fiscal year.
Congratulations. It is all on your shoulders. What are we doing to try to combat this? Danielle, can we go to, I know that you're new, but I mean, do you have information on this first event that's coming up that we want to talk about, or should I throw it back to LJ because she's got all the posters and all the cheat notes?
Well, we do. We have the spelling bee that is coming up, which is the adult spelling bee, where groups of people can indeed come together. They only need to be able to raise the least amount of 500 Canadian dollars to be able to partake. And there are different things that we have in terms of cheating option where you can get ahead. So the more funds you're able to raise towards it is the more options you have at getting ahead of the game.
Okay, so buy-in is basically a $500 worth of donations. And we're not expecting a team of 4 people to, everybody throws in $125. It's you go out, you raise some money, buy-in is $500, but there are steps above. And if I'm not mistaken, the rules are on your website, fsjliteracy.ca, where the more money you raise, the more cheats you get. What kind of cheats are we talking? If somebody asked me to spell iridociclitis, for instance, and I have no idea what that is, nor the spelling,
I would ask them to put it in a sentence.
Okay, that's fair enough. Yeah. I've got a really bad case of iridociclitis. That helps in no way whatsoever. But what kind of cheats are we talking about? Is it like a buy, a gimme, I'll try and then I get a do-over, or just don't worry about it, we'll move on to the next people? What are our cheats?
So for the $500 raised, you get one mulligan, which those in golf knows that's a do-over.
Yep.
So essentially, if your first word you misspell,
Yep.
you're not out of the competition. You will get another word to spell, and hopefully you can spell that one. You don't get to spell the same word again.
And that's one give me per team, or per person?
team.
Ooh,
Yeah.
pressure's on. Okay, I
You-
like it.
Yeah, you also get to skip a word, which means I don't want to spell that word. Give me a different word.
I don't want to spell most. It's fair.
And you only get one of those, but and then for $750, you get to go in and ask the audience. Now the difference there is you won't have your cell phone, but I'm guarantee you there's someone in the audience who can Google that word for you and show you how to spell it.
And if not, thankfully, we can always go, hey, Siri, how do I spell iridosa-colitis? And just wait, let me see. Yeah, no, she doesn't know either. I don't blame her. I don't know. Okay.
But
so,
the piece de resistance is
Yep.
$1,500. We'll give you the word list to study.
oh,
And you can have it 2 weeks ahead. So as soon as you hit that 1,500, you can have the word list up to 2 weeks ahead.
that's fantastic. Now, hang on, because I'm sure there's a but, because there's no way you'd say we have 50 words. Here's the 50 words.
No, we'll have 50 words. Here's 500 words.
I knew it. I knew there was a catch. Okay, so
I don't want you coming in with it written all up your sleeve there.
Tattooed all the way up my arm, down my chest. I would need it. Okay, so teams of 4. Raising $500 minimum, up to 15, where you get a full list of all the words. What else are we doing? Is there anything that I have missed? You guys tell me.
Well, you're not going to miss it because we're going to share. We also have another fundraising activity. So
Which is?
the 50-50 raffle.
St. John loves a 50-50.
Yes.
Yeah, it's true. Okay, so
Yes.
50-50 raffle starts when?
It actually starts now. So up until the end of this month, we are selling tickets. They're only for $10. So
And I
get
have
us
some here, Chris. If you
Yeah.
Yeah, do I have my wallet with me? Okay, so starts right now. Moose FM exclusive. Nobody else knew. It started right now. You can buy your tickets, $10. Where do you get tickets?
So this week we have folks that will be at Home Hardware tomorrow from 9 to 2. Then we'll be at Canadian Tire Sunday through Thursday from 9 to 2. And the Farmers Market next weekend. And we'll keep updating you as far as that goes. But find your favorite board member or staff member. We'll be sitting on corners near you.
You're all my favorites. Is this online or physical tickets only?
Physical tickets only. But we will have debit and credit options.
Okay, that works. We're talking a 50-50, $10 buy-in, all good. How many tickets? Are we selling 10,000 or 20?
2,000 for, so then we'll raise 20, half would be 10. If we sell all the tickets, that could be up to $10,000.
$10,000 take on a $10 buy-in. I gotta tell you, I'm not a gambling man because I never win, but that might get me to cross over. So we got a 50-50. We have the Sip and Spell Adult Spelling Bee. That's coming up at the Lido. You can find more information, fsjliteracy.ca. Ladies, am I missing anything?
No, you're
That's
not.
pretty much it. Vanessa's been very quiet, so I'm hoping she's going to come out and like, oh yeah, by the way, we're always looking for volunteers.
Yeah, I'm
or-
just excited for this event, and yeah, I wish to help everyone for this activity for the raffle draw. So it will be of great help for the society as well.
I love it. Ladies, thank you so much for coming in. It's always a pleasure to chat with the Literacy Society and, of course, be introduced to new faces that I'm sure we'll have to work with time and time again, and I look forward to that as well. Thank you guys so much. We hope that we get the community out in full force. We've got $60,000 we need to raise, and it all starts with a 50-50 and a fun alcohol-induced spelling bee. What could go